Okay, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday currently, and the sun is shining, so that's a positive. Woke up today super happy because of the sun. We made a new hire. Actually hired a family member, my cousin Brad. He's gonna be doing estimating for us and some management position stuff. So I'm busy today just kind of getting that end of it ready, getting him set up. We went this weekend, got him all set up with the computers and everything like that, but we're currently just setting all of his systems up so that he can operate and working out a good kind of working space for both him and Gabby as they are now sharing an office. I think what I'm gonna start doing is actually filming every day regardless of what it is. Because there's some people who are interested in what I'm doing day to day, and there's some people who are more interested in like big site jobs and stuff like that, which is where a second GoPro, I have a piece of grass on my hand, which is where a second GoPro would really come in handy because I would be able to showcase that. So that being said, this is what's going on today. If you want to continue to watch, please make sure first thing you do, hit that red subscribe button down there so that it's actually gray. That's when you know you did subscribe. And just stop for a second, give the video a big thumbs up because I appreciate that, guys. That's what really boosts the videos and that really helps. So if you really want to support us, do that. You don't want to support us, give us a thumbs down. Don't matter to me. Let's continue on with the day, see how things go, and let's work hard. Oh, by the way, these are on our website right here. All right, so here at the post office right now with Gabby. Happy Monday, Gabby. And so what we're doing right now is actually shipping our first piece of merchandise over to the East Coast. So shout out, you know who you are, appreciate it. Hopefully you really enjoy the merchandise. We're about to ship it to you right now. You should get it in a couple days. And yeah, thanks. And shout out to anybody else who wants to buy the merchandise out there. Really appreciate it. We support the East Coast. Thanks for supporting us. Oh, you take so long to write. Oh. All done. Time to head back to the office, get some work done. Yo! I don't know if you guys can see this, but I got mud stuck in my calipers. Look at that. I don't know if you guys could see how bad that this is vibrating right now in my whole truck. I've gone through the wash 2 times. I've pressure washed my tires. I just can't get the mud out of the rims. I might have to leave it to the guys who do our machines on the weekend to use their high-powered pressure washer and go at it. But man, that weather that we had last week just was no fun at the yard. Everything was completely muddy, and still was muddy this morning from like Friday, Saturday. But the guys are cleaning it all out. We'll go out there right now and see what they're up to, make sure everything's all good. But like I said, it's kind of just busier today doing admin work, just because Brad's starting with us, figuring out Gabby and his new workflow as they're sharing a new office space, which is something that you have to think of whenever you're hiring new people or you're adding on employees, and you know there's a space where somebody's been working alone for a year and a bit, and then all of a sudden now they're pushed with somebody else. You got to make sure that that employee doesn't feel threatened or feel intimidated. Not saying that Gabby does in any way, shape, or form. She's actually like, awesome, this is great. She's embracing the whole situation, which is awesome. But that being said, I still have to be thinking about that on my end and making sure that it all works smoothly, because at the end of the day, if either of them don't want to be sitting in there, then the production's not going to be what it needs to be, and work's not going to get done properly. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm dealing with today, just making sure that everything's going good as far as them, and making sure that the work stays busy, making sure that the trucks stay on the road, and working hard. Okay, let's go back to the yard. Man, this weather sucks. Not this weather today, but the weather that we've been having this year. It's just been terrible, but again, what am I gonna do? Sit here and complain about it? That sounds stupid, sitting here complaining about it, because it's something that I can't control. If it was something I could control, then okay, I would understand. But weather? Mother Nature. She likes throwing curveballs at us. Anyways, look at how bad it is here. So this is where I was filming last week with all that beach sand. That's what we have left of red sand. And there's some topsoil that's ready to get screened up. And yeah, our soil over there is all good. Oh, wow. Oh, I was really looking forward to a day where I didn't have to walk into my office and take off my boots and clean off everything just because it's so freaking muddy. But that's what Al's got done here. Pushing in. So it was about back to here. So he's got from here all the way in done. And he's just filling it all in. As you can see, the water came up through in here. Still tons of sand left underneath here. This whole property just full of sand. But yeah, I gotta look at the logistics behind it. I think I'm good with scraping it and taking it and using it for myself. Now, as far as me setting up selling the beach sand or selling red sand, I think I would have to apply for a special license, like a pit license or a quarry license, which I'm not interested in doing. So for the time being, I'm just gonna use it for ourselves and not sell it to anybody. Be greedy like that. Ha ha ha. All right, let's watch Al do this. Filling in the hole for us. Beauty. What's up? So headed over here right now. Ken is loading Steph with some dry material. And like I said, today was kind of a fill-in day because I had somebody who ordered trucks and ordered soil, and then with all the saturated soil that we have now because of the rain on the weekend, kind of screwed up those plans. So make work project for the guys is Steph can haul, he's over here in the triaxle. Steph can haul dry material over to Al, screening over there, and Ken can be in the shovel, Cody and Al in the loaders. And then I just talked to Chad over at CSL, and he's going to take the triaxle in tandem tomorrow. So yeah, we'll do that. Get some shots of what these guys are doing, show you guys the operation. All right, let's kick it.
Trippin' Aquafina, I'm sippin' 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us, red run when I tell a bit peace. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Bendo with the switch again. Boy deliver like he heffin'. Core with digits, give him estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LABB been the team, baby. Bim Papa, word the G, baby. Look, labs till I'm finished. Had a handful of lemons through the hand. Got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand, it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been playing with the minutes that they been shoulda gave. And I'm flipping every digit that they been shoulda paid. Had to find a way to get it. Know the season with you.
So what he's doing right now is he's just starting up the stacker, and he's making sure that everything's all level and that the hydraulics are in the right place. And then he'll kick on the stacker first, and then hit the main screener. Because if you turn on the screener first, the dirt will just start coming through and pile up, and it's no good. So he's got to fire this up first. He's just checking over all the fluids, making sure everything looks tight, there's nothing hanging. And yeah, the thing with this is you need to overlook it every single day and make sure that everything is perfect, because if it's not and you start doing it and things are wonky, well, things get wonky fast, especially with this thing. And that's just it with screening topsoil with stacker and screener. There's so many moving parts that it's insane sometimes. You just really need to take the extra time, make sure that whoever's running it is taking the time, like Al, to go over everything and make sure that it's good. But he's just walking up here. I think he's just checking the rest of the fluids in the screener, sorry. He's gonna fire it up. All right, now that's fired up. So he's got that rolling. That's the control panel and where we start it. All our hydraulic valves are in there. They're all labeled. Lifting the shredder. That's just the exhaust thing rattling. We just lifting the shredder here now. Make sure that it's all good. Generally, for just making this type of topsoil, our commercial topsoil, you don't really need the mulcher on. I use the mulcher when I'm making my garden soil because it breaks up some chunks that might be in it, and it just makes it really nice and fluffy and breaks up those bigger chunks. But with something like this, you don't generally need to have the mulcher running. So he's over here, he's just firing up this screener here now, or stacker, sorry. Keep using the wrong words. He's just making sure it was all clear. So now he'll fire it up, pull on this lever, right there, and it's engaged. And now we got stacker up and running with all the dust coming out of it. All right, you can see that stuff going up there. And now he'll crank this up and fire it up. So I'll show you guys in here. Sorry it's super noisy. That stuff is soaking wet because it sat in there all weekend. But this is the main hopper. Stuff gets thrown down into that, and then this belt brings it out to here, shoots it down into here. Normally the mulcher's down. You guys can see the teeth on the mulcher. It spins really fast, breaks up the chunks, and then this belt takes it up to the top, and then it runs through that shaker deck and cleans it. But that's how our screener pretty much works and runs. Obviously we just got junk. That's what the grizzly bars are for. That's what we call those. They work on a hydraulic cylinder that lifts up and down so you can get big rocks off. As you guys can see, there's a few twigs and stuff stuck on it. That's not a big deal. That's purely aesthetic looking. He's got a pre-made pile of soil here that he's going to be grabbing from and then throwing it in. This is a more kind of, I guess, in-depth video on how to screen and how we go about screening. So now we got everything fired up, I'll mount this thing. You guys saw where we were getting soil from before. And yeah, let's show you guys how we make the best soil in all of Ottawa. Just made some awesome slow motion shots and posted them on our Instagram. Now, if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. But if you're new to the channel, now for those of you who aren't new, you would know that I post a lot on Instagram, a lot of our day-to-day operations. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you head over there at KWC2000 on Instagram. We give away a lot of free stuff on there, merchandise. So make sure you're going over there and checking out our stories and hitting that follow button, guys. All right, let's put this on Al and watch him screen some soil. All right, we excuse this interruption for a bit of lawn maintenance. See how you guys like the lawn maintenance side of it. We're gonna cut some grass that is made from our own soil and some seed that I got from M&R Feeds, from Barry Dean up at M&R Feeds, Iron Pryor. You guys ever need awesome seed? This stuff grows great. Barry Dean, M&R Feeds, guys. That's where I get my seed. He's got the best seed, best prices around. There's your free promotion there, Barry. Okay, so check this out, guys. This is really cool, and I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. So I used about the bottom, I'm gonna say bottom foot of our topsoil pile, because I didn't want to use the good stuff on my own office. So the stuff that we used here was the bottoms, kind of stuff that we would scrape away. As you can tell, there's more pebbles and rocks in it. But the really cool thing is we planted this on my birthday, which was last Thursday. Just thought I'd put that in there, guys. And we already have grass growing. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's little parts of grass that are starting to come up. Let me try to find one where you guys can actually see it. Okay, right here. Hopefully. I don't know. Okay, you guys can see this? All that right there. Beautiful grass already, and that's just from Thursday to Monday. And that's the bottom pile of my topsoil. So, does it grow grass? Yes. Is it fact? It's the best soil in Ottawa. Fact, it grows grass. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Little Office. I've been watching too much of The Office. Okay, and then this here, this lush grass is my soil too. And this is about 4 weeks now. Now, right there, Cody drove across it. He drove across the grass here to do in behind here where I got soil and everything. I need to clean my siding. So I'm gonna cut this grass with the push mower that Al fixed up today, and take a little time lapse of that, show some footage, and really just kind of highlight to you guys how this relates to my channel. Is I sell topsoil that grows grass, and in 4 weeks your lawn could look like this. Now obviously I didn't double seed, it's patchy, and I didn't fertilize or anything like that. That's just straight up threw topsoil down, threw seed on top of it. Enough talking, let's get cutting some grass. Yow! Not that kind of grass, but long grass. Cool. That turned out pretty good. As you guys can see, got nice lines. Obviously it still needs to fill in more, and over time it'll only get better and better, but you know, I'm pretty happy with how this soil grows grass. For that other stuff to grow grass from Thursday to Monday, considering we had just a downpour of rain, well, I guess we had perfect conditions. It rained and then it got hot. I don't know, you guys probably can't, it's in the shade there. But yeah, I got sunflowers here. They're most likely just gonna get ripped out. It was an idea that never really went through, but nice grass along in here. It'll be grass right up to the office. Just nice green space to have outside your office. You wanna throw a picnic table in here, have some lunch at lunch. Place for the guys to hang out in the shade. Obviously whenever there's downtime. But yeah, super happy with how this grass turned out. I mean, it is patchy because I didn't obviously do it properly. If I was gonna redo it all, I would double seed it, fertilize it. But I mean, it's nice and thick stuff. And just for seed, like, that's what I mean. That's why I'm really impressed. So super happy with that. But now that we got this done, let's go check and see the type of soil that Big Al's making up. See the quality of it. And make sure that everything's all good. I'm sweating now. I cut the grass, now I'm sweating. Oh, big day. Oh yeah, the big 60-foot stacker. It can still actually probably go up another 6 feet. It just isn't right now because we don't need it that high. And the further you let your topsoil fall is not good. You don't want it to fall a super long distance and then compact. So let's have a gander here. Should be some nice material. Oh yeah, right in here, look at that. Look at this stuff here. Wow, that's beautiful. And then all these little pebbles come down, they fall down, and then you really start your bucket here. But so that's some good soil dropping off the end of that bucket. Al's making some good soil. Okay, well that's good, quality control. So, it's just after 5 o'clock here now. Sorry, just after 4. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably wrap this up. I got the grass cut. I got a lot of footage for today. And starting Wednesday, we have commercial work at some dealerships in the Ottawa area. Toyota dealerships. So, okay, see you, Steph. All right, Steph's heading home. And yeah, so if you guys watched the entire video today, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button so that you get notified whenever we upload some of that awesome commercial work coming up from the Toyota dealerships. But other than that, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. My name's Taylor. This is Kenway Construction, and I'm out. Thanks, guys. Nope. Didn't forget about you guys, the true patriots of the channel that are currently still watching, which is the very end. I appreciate it. If you're one of those true patriots, I need you to comment down below, lawn porn, okay? Because that's what that was. A little bit of lawn porn. If you watched the entire video, guys, I want to appreciate it. Comment down below lawn porn. I appreciate it. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one, guys. Thanks. We'll catch you later.